You are going to see it from all of the top OEMs here in this room with us
Weird little
today.
hiccup, but we're back.
And you're getting into the guts, actual component level choices. Getting into solid state drives, getting into influencing designs over better displays that are lower power, and that's so critical to the custom experience that customers are going to have. If I look at drivers, AMD was actually first to delivering modern drivers for Windows 10. It eliminates churn. It enables customers to have a more seamless update experience, and it's lower cost for the ecosystem to actually design and build for.
We absolutely love partnering with Microsoft and our OEMs, and we're just so honored. When you look at what you're doing with the modern device collection and what we're doing together, there's just a tremendous number of form factors that are coming out to market.
And it's great. Customers are voting with their feet on this one. If you look at modern devices, we see an 18% increase in customer satisfaction. We see a 12% increase in the average sales price, 6-month faster refresh. And the thing I'm probably most excited about is the Ryzen family is actually going to be 50% modern devices this year. So it's just tremendous.
That's cool. Yeah, you want to tell us about the new Xbox?
So, Roanne, our audience is always wondering what's next.
Yes.
Are you going to tell them?
I know. Oh, if only I could. If only I could.
What was that awkward moment?
Lisa and I have some inside scoop on the depth of partnership between AMD and Microsoft, not just in the PC space, but also as we look to the data center and the cloud and to graphics and gaming. I am really excited about what we are doing there. I think it is going to be next level in terms of what you can expect from us. I want to thank you for your commitment. We have a deeper level of resourcing for co-engineering here in Taipei as well as back in Redmond. And I think it's a sign of AMD's commitment to growth and to leading in the category.
Fantastic. Roanne, thank you so much. Thank you for your partnership.
You bet.
And thank you for being here today.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
That was
Thanks,
awkward.
everybody.
She's like, get me off this stage.
We love the partnership with Microsoft. And one of the things I say is partnerships only get deeper with time. And that is really an example of one of the partnerships that has just gotten tremendously deeper with time. So, what Roanne was talking about, those modern devices are actually powered by our 2nd generation Ryzen mobile device. We introduced this device at CES earlier this year. And if you walk the Computex show floor, and if you look at the various OEM systems, you're going to see a large number of devices that have our 2nd generation Ryzen mobile that has tremendous performance as well as longer battery life.
I don't know why we had those shot frames. That was weird.
From Acer and Asus to Dell, HP, Lenovo, there are just a tremendous number of new form factors with AMD. And we appreciate that partnership. We appreciate that's difficult. We appreciate a lot of that is done here in Taiwan with our ODM and our OEM partners. And so I'd like to take this opportunity to have you hear from some of our OEM partners. So let me start first with Asus, which has a tremendously broad portfolio across desktop, notebook systems, motherboard components, and add-in boards. And with that, let me bring Joe Shea to the stage. Joe? Hi, Joe.
Hi, Lisa. Thanks to your kind introductions. And I'm so excited to be here today.
Thank you so much for being here, Joe.
And first, personally, I'd like to welcome Lisa to Taipei. Lisa is one of the most knowledgeable and respectable scientist CEO. Okay, I know in this
Scientist.
Those air quotes.
And second, I'd like to congratulate to AMD for your 5th year's anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And congratulations to the success of your new product launch.
Thank you. Thank you.
Asus and AMD all has the strong passion for innovations. Asus has more than 5,000 engineers to design the products. We are so proud to be the company that can provide a complete
590 was a pretty good
gaming
graphics card,
ecosystem powered by AMD.
But I think the 1660 series were pretty
motherboard,
really good. My TI is running just fine.
Cards, the FreeSync monitors, the gaming laptop, and the gaming desktop. ROG always create high performance.
That's a snazzy looking case.
And exciting user experience outside. In April, we have launched the latest Ryzen CPU to our ultra slim gaming notebook.
Yes.
And today, we are going to introduce a new gaming desktop, the ROG Strix GL10 series,
Woo!
Also powered by AMD CPU. Do you want to talk about the CPU?
We are very excited because it will be one of the first systems with third-generation AMD Ryzen CPUs.
Oh, God.
So
how much is that
going to
cost? If it's ASUS, it's going to cost
AMD.
a shit ton of money.
And what's more, designing motherboard for high-performance CPU.
Hey, that Y one looks pretty good. Does it have Wi-Fi on that thing? It looks like it's got Wi-Fi.
And we are confident ASUS could be the one, maybe the only one, overcome the challenges.
There may be a few others here.
Because it's very difficult to design.
Just a few.
Man, that was reaching for the stars.
Right? So today, we are going to launch the latest ASUS X570 series motherboard. Apart from the standard design, we include special tuning for memories, a dedicated part for high Qualcomm CPUs.
I see that fan
and guess
again.
what?
What's up with these fans
we have 30
on the motherboards now?
For customers.
Something to do with more APC maybe? Or
again,
some other letter in there.
AMD for being such close partner for us. Last but not least, this year is also ASUS 30 years anniversary.
30 years.
Let's celebrate together.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the partnership with ASUS. And you can tell there's a tremendous amount of excitement around what they're going to bring to the market. Now, let me introduce another very special partner to AMD, our friends at Acer, who also have an incredibly broad portfolio in the PC category across notebooks, desktops, displays, and much, much more. So with that, let me welcome my friend Jerry Gao to the stage. Hi, Jerry.
Lisa.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you so much for being here.
The swag on this dude.
Thank you for having me here. Yeah. First, also follow my friends. I also want to welcome Lisa to be here.
Thank you.
Be honest, she's not just a scientist, but a very successful entrepreneur, which very few CEO can make a turnover company successful like you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Maybe share a little story. Be honest, 2 months ago, I had a dinner with my friend, investor bank, and he specifically mentioned you because he said that because your stock price, he earned a lot of money.
Wait, what did he just say?
This is a technical presentation, not a...
Okay, but allow me to one sentence again. Because he's using a description for AMD, which I think it's really a shock for me that people use that description. AMD means astonishing miracle delivered.
That's pretty cool.
Lisa, this is your miracle delivered.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I also want to thank you, Lisa, because Lisa mentioned that AMD love gamers. So on behalf of our Acer gaming desktop notebook to the customers, I want to say gamers also love AMD. So this is something because of you, we can deliver this monster. This is a Predator Helios notebook. I need to say that this is actually serious. That means not just the AMD CPU and GPU inside, but also has competitors, different combinations. However, a very famous YouTuber, Dave2D, I think many of you is familiar with him. He is actually 3 million followers and very professional in terms of notebook media review. So he used the word absolutely beast for AMD solution. This is something I think I did not see anywhere in the world. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
And this is still the previous generation. And yesterday we just announced our new 2nd generation Ryzen Mobile a Nitro 5 notebook. So I would like to invite you and everybody to see a video.
All right. That looks great, Jerry. Thank you so much.
Exciting, right?
Very exciting, very exciting.
Yeah. You know why I stopped this page?
Tell me why you stopped in this page.
This dude's got some
because,
charisma.
you know, normally, here means who sponsor.
Good.
But I want to mention two keywords here. There are 2 lines here. For almost every your competitor, there's just a 1 line.
That's true. That's true.
Yo,
that's true.
Yo, he's pulling all the stops out today. That's sick.
These are maybe you don't know, but people here and also all the OEM partners understand one very good thing, which is a strong advantage, is that you have both CPU and GPU.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We agree.
You know your competitors? Your famous GPU competitors don't have CPU. Your famous CPU competitors don't have GPU. And actually, they tried, but they all failed.
Good. What's up with these shots
So I
being
really
fired
want to
today?
represent Acer's sincere thanks to AMD because you have both solutions. Actually, the synergy, 1 + 1 is larger than 2.
Thank you.
Not just for designers like Acer, but for all the people using AMD's structure. They really enjoy it. This is something I want to say thank you to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
And other than gaming, sorry, I'll new transition. Gaming is something I've already emphasized. We have a Predator, we have a Nitro. Predator is our hardcore gaming. Nitro is our main casual gaming.
Hardcore,
and with
that
AMD's
means
help,
more money.
we both have
That's
a
that
notebook
means.
and desktop form factor within the Predator and Nitro family. In addition to that, we also have the display. Acer, the first one to provide a FreeSync to the world. And by far, we are still have the widest product portfolio for the FreeSync in the world. So all this, thanks to AMD.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
AMD love gamers, but AMD not just love gamers, because there are other people in the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we have a more product line actually equipped with the AMD technology, like our education, that's the TravelMate series and Veriton series, our Chromebook, and also our Thin and Light series, and our famous Aspire, which actually we are shipped 10 million every year, and AMD represents a significant in that portion. Also want to thank Lisa.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you know, in Acer, we always talking about the last presentation of the statement we put in our last folio is, what do you know? The best?
The best is yet to come.
Yeah, the best is yet to come. And taking the opportunity, I'm going to introduce everybody that we will be very soon. We'll follow Lisa's sister's instruction about when we're going to launch.
It's a secret.
I know, so
for the next 30 minutes, it's a secret.
Okay, next 30 minutes. Okay, we're gonna have our desktop Predator and Nitro equipped with the 3rd generation Ryzen desktop processor and also the Navi.
Woo!
And ladies and gentlemen, this is the first AMD plus AMD, 7 nanometer plus 7 nanometer. And, can I say Matisse? 3rd generation desktop processor plus Navi. And most important, it is A plus A. The second A means Acer.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you for your partnership.
Thank you.
My boy was hyped.
All right, fantastic. Look, it's wonderful to hear from our partners. They are truly, truly special. But it's time to get back to our products. And so I'm extremely, extremely excited for this next part of our presentation. Are you guys ready? Are you really ready?
No, they're not ready.
I am so excited today
They're not ready.
to talk to you about our third generation of our AMD Ryzen. It is truly an incredible product for us.
Where's the beef? Give me the beef.
And you know, as much as we loved the first generation of Ryzen, we absolutely love first gen Ryzen. Did you guys love first gen Ryzen?
I'm still on it.
And by the way, we loved second gen Ryzen too. But frankly, our company is an engineering company, and we were not satisfied. Our engineering team wanted to do more. We wanted to push the envelope further. We had so much ambition for the desktop and what you can do on the desktop. So today, we are ready to share with you the third generation Ryzen processor
How much does it
family.
cost?
So let me start with a little bit about what you know. You know third generation Ryzen is based on 7 nanometer Zen 2 cores. This is part of our Zen processor family, and it's the third incarnation of our Zen processor family. You also know that it's an AM4 socket, and that's important because we wanted our enthusiast fans to have the continuity of AM4. And it's also the world's first PCIe Gen 4 platform, and you're going to see that in action today as well.
Oh, that would explain the fan.
Now let me tell you some things you may not know. Let's start first with the core.
Oh, here we go.
The core truly is the engine of our third gen Ryzen. And Zen 2 is an incredible core. When you take a look at some of the features,
Is it technically
we doubled
Zen 3?
the floating point. And why is that important? Doubling the floating point in PC applications means you have faster performance in creative workloads for all of those content creators who want to do more. We also doubled the cache size. Why did we double the cache size? Because access to memory is so important. And we believed that if you reduce the memory latencies, you get much, much better performance, particularly in games and how gaming performance works. And then the most important piece of Zen 2 is the IPC, or the instructions per clock.
That just went over my head.
IPC, you work incredibly hard for every single percentage of performance. And when we started Zen 2, our engineers told me, Lisa, I think we might get 8 to 10% IPC. Zen was a great core. Zen is a great core. We think 8 to 10% is reasonable. But my engineers are amazing, and they always surprise me and us. And so today, I'm happy to share with you that Zen 2 in the PC workloads actually achieves 15% IPC uplift.
It's actually pretty good.
15%, every percent counts.
Like her voice.
The reason it counts is
like
because
50%.
IPC lifts all boats. All applications improve with IPC.
I thought I was going to hear 20%
Whether you're talking about
for a second.
gaming or heavily threaded applications and so on and so forth. So we're really, really happy with how Zen 2 has come about. But I'm sure you guys want to know what the product can do. Is that right?
So that's 15% from Zen 2. So I'm looking at,
All
what,
right,
a 30%?
so let's start with
Maybe
the very
20,
first
25%?
third gen Ryzen product.
What is that?
It's the Ryzen 7 3700X.
It's only an 8-core?
3700X is the world's first 7 nanometer desktop CPU. It has 8 cores, 16 threads, 4.4
So are the
gigahertz
theories
boost
wrong?
frequency, 36 megabytes of total cache, and all in an amazing 65 watts of TDP.
Wow. The watt is good, but the core count is a little
65
disappointing.
watts for 8 cores and 16 threads. That's the power of 7 nanometer technology.
Wait, does the 8 have more
If you take
than?
a look at some of the performance characteristics, look, the second gen Ryzen is a great set of products, but what we're seeing with the 3700X is significant double-digit performance in both single-threaded and multi-threaded workloads at that significantly lower
So I'm
power.
running the 1700, so this is going to be a great buy. But this is probably going to cost me like $300.
Capability. But with that, you probably want to see the third gen in action. So Robert, come on out and help me demonstrate 3700X.
I can do that.
I can do that.
Hey.
All right, Robert, what are we going to show?
So we've got Cinebench R20 running, and I was thinking back to my time as a reviewer looking at AMD's K7 and K8 architectures, long time ago. And we've used Cinebench for over 15 years to reliably and quickly test the performance of a processor. And now we're on Cinebench R20, which came out just last month. And what you'll see on your right is the Ryzen 7 3700X.
The 9700X, that's what they're going up against?
9700K. And as we churn through this realistic, ray-traced scene, you may notice that the Ryzen 7 3700X is quite a bit faster. In fact, it's about 1/3 faster than the competing part. And that's really a testament to the compute performance of Zen 2 and the density that the 7-nanometer Zen 2 architecture brings to a chip.
Fantastic.
And it's just a monster performance. And I think if content creators really, really want something special, that's just 65 watts. This is a beautiful, beautiful part. And our competitor is still going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were still going for a second. That took a lot longer than they thought they would, probably.
Are we done?
Almost there.
Almost.
Almost. Okay.
It takes a little while.
All right, there we are. All right.
Robert, thank you so much. Thank you. So look, you get an idea of how much capability you have. Again, against our competitor, what we see is single-threaded performance about equal, and 28% more multi-threaded performance, all
and single-threaded, okay.
65 watts with lower power.
The fact that it's even equal is tremendous, honestly.
So we love 3700X, but you know we love processors in general. So let me introduce you to the next member of the Ryzen 7 family, the Ryzen 7 3800X. The 3800X is now the 8-core device for the enthusiast gamer. The boost clock goes up to 4.5 gigahertz, 36 megabytes of total cache, and you see this is now at 105 watts. And when we think about the 3800X, we really think about it as the 8-core performance leader. So take a look at the improvements.
Holy crap.
Ryzen was always an incredible processor, but when you look at the gaming improvements that we've been able to get with 3rd gen Ryzen, you can just look generationally. These are some of the most popular esports titles, things like League of Legends, Dota, PUBG, and you can see tremendous double-digit performance improvement because we really believe gaming performance is critical, and we designed the 3800X for gaming performance. So with that, let me invite Robert out again to show you what 3800X does.
Why don't he just stand there?
Okay, so this time we have the Core i9 9900K on the left versus our beautiful Ryzen 7 3800X. Both of them 8 cores, 16 threads. And the great thing about it is this beautiful PUBG demo that we built and recorded to reliably test the performance of this game. This is a tough game to benchmark, but we've done it. And what you'll see is that both processors are about the same.
Wait, they recorded
in fact,
it?
That's ideal. I know as a gamer that I want a processor that gives so much performance to the GPU that it's out of the way. I don't even have to worry about the fact that my GPU is being bottlenecked by the processor. So the Ryzen 7 3800X, if you are looking for a chip that gives you the performance you need for those high-end GPUs, this is it. It's the best game in town. And if you add in all the other technologies, Lisa, like Gen 4 and 7-nanometer, it's the only choice.
Fantastic. All right.
I'm seeing some higher frame numbers on the left side, though.
Now, what we said about our solution is it's not just about the processor. It really is about the system. So what we want to show you next, Robert's going to help me, we're going to show you the 3800X with the new Navi Radeon RX 5700 series with X570 motherboard and with a tremendous amount of I/O capability using PCI Express Gen 4. So this is actually the world's first PCI Express Gen 4 ready gaming PC and demo. So Robert, let's show our crowd.
Absolutely. So we built two systems. On your left, a PCI Gen 3 system, and on your right,
stuck an i9 9000K and a 2080 Ti.
PCI Gen 4 system. And this is running the upcoming 3D Mark PCI Express feature test, which is designed to answer the question, how much extra graphics performance can you get from PCI Gen 4 versus Gen 3? And the answer is clear, and it's large. Up to 69% more performance for graphics from having PCI Gen 4, which you can only get from AMD.
Just take a look at that bandwidth.
So we're running about 25 frames per second on the AMD system and about 14 frames per second on the Intel system. And this is just a really great demonstration of what Gen 4 can do for gamers, and you think about how that might help games in the future.
Fantastic. Robert,
I feel like that should perform a little bit better than 14 frames a second. Well, maybe not, I don't know.
So when you take a look at the new Ryzen 7 family, 3rd gen, this is what your takeaway should be. When you look at Ryzen 3700X or 3800X, in single-threaded, we are at or better than the competition. In multi-threaded, we are significantly better than the competition. And this is the power of Zen 2, the power of our chiplet architecture, and the power of bringing that all together in the ecosystem. So that's Ryzen 7.
It's good. It's good.
We also have a broad ecosystem ready for our 3rd gen Ryzen. And when you look at this, I really want to thank our partners. Our partners have really brought forward over 56 new motherboards, X570s, at launch. So thank you for that.
I'm seeing some different names in here.
And we have 100+ motherboards that are already Ryzen ready for 3rd generation. So that's our commitment to the AM4 platform. And so all of you will have access to that broad ecosystem. Now, I do have one more thing for you this morning.
Oh?
Do I have one more thing?
Tell us, Lisa.
Everybody has been wondering, is AMD going to bring more than 8 cores to the 3rd gen Ryzen desktop processor family?
Okay.
And today, I'm very happy to say the answer is absolutely yes.
What if she said no? Just like, nah, you just can't do it.
AMD is pushing gaming beyond 8 cores, and today I am so proud to introduce the new AMD Ryzen 9 family.
Yeah, this is the Threadripper series.
So, for the very first time, take a look at AMD Ryzen 9.
Yo, that's a
Is this beautiful or what?
That's a small chip. And it has more than 8 cores on that small little thing?
Yes, many on the internet wondered, because I had 1 core chiplet, whether we had room for the 2nd core chiplet. And the answer is we absolutely have room, and this enables us to bring Ryzen 9 to the market.
So, okay, everybody is disappointed in that crowd, but they're not paying attention.
Silicon. But I also love products and showing products off. So let me talk about Ryzen 9. The Ryzen 9 3900X is the absolutely first mainstream desktop processor with 12 cores and 24 threads.
Yo, its base is 4.6?
And what you see that's so special here is this is the no compromise product. We have 4.6 gigahertz boost, 70 megabytes of total cache, and it's all in 105 watts.
What? 105? Oh my God.
And when we say no compromise, we mean that it is a phenomenal multi-threaded CPU, but it's a phenomenal gaming CPU as well. So with that, let me invite Robert back to show off the performance of our 3900X. Robert?
So how many? Okay, this is the 12
For my last and final trick, I'm going to take socket AM4, AMD socket AM4 against Intel's HEDT socket. This is a $1,200 processor on the left versus the AMD Ryzen 9 3900X on your right. And
hey, you didn't say how much that cost.
Which is trusted by many content creators to evaluate 3D rendering performance. And it's just a really
Holy
great
crap, it's so fast.
Tool. And what you see from every box is a processing thread. And as we come to the finish, the difference is clear. We finished in about 32 seconds versus the competitor's 38 seconds. And that's about an 18% performance improvement for AMD. And we're going core to core, 12 versus 12, which means Zen 2 is simply faster.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Woo!
Bruh.
Can I say we love to win?
Yeah,
Take a look at what we're doing with the Ryzen 9 3900X. We have double-digit improvement in single-thread performance, significant improvement in multi-threaded performance.
Is the Ryzen 3 and 5 going to have 6 core and 8 core? Is the Ryzen 5 going to have an 8 core?
165 watts, and we are at 105 watts.
Damn, the efficiency.
Does that look great or what?
Oh, God, that looks so good.
So I know it all looks great, but I know now you're wondering, how much does this cost?
Yes, yes.
When am I going to be able to get 3rd Gen Ryzen? So now,
am I going to have to take out a mortgage?
At AMD, we believe in bringing the best technology to our fans and to our ecosystem. And that's the way we think about it. 3rd Gen Ryzen is amazing. When you look at the 3700X, when you look at more performance, lower power, all of that versus our competition, what we believe is the price point for an entry-level 8-core device should be $329.
Okay, so that's what it was the first time around.
And when you move up to the 3800X,
$400.
the ultimate 8-core 16-thread device for gamers and content creators, incredible performance, both single and multi-threaded. We also believe, again, we want as many people to have this as possible.
It better not be 350.
So
if it's 350, I'm going to have to buy that.
For $399.
Okay, that makes sense. And this one's 500.
And finally, the Ryzen 9 family.
It's $500.
We love this guy. We love this guy because we love that we can bring something to the market that nobody has ever done before. In 12 cores, 24 threads. You saw, Robert, we compared against our competition whose device is more than $1,100. But we believe that we want as many people as possible to have the Ryzen 9 3900X. So when this goes on sale, it will retail for $499.
Yep, there it is. There's the, yep, there it is.
That's half the price. That's half the price of our competition with much, much more performance. So now you want to know when you can get this all. And when you put all this together, what you see is the AM4 platform has been amazing. Just take a look at what
the new consoles are going to be good then, man.
Over the last 2 years. When we started the 1st Gen Ryzen, we thought it was amazing. But in just a little over 2 years, we have brought the performance at the $499 price point up 32% single-threaded, double in multi-threaded performance, and increased the core count from 8
Yo, I
to
have a
12
1700.
cores.
If I get the
At AMD, we call that innovation, and I hope you see this is what technology leadership is all about.
Intel, you better bring it, dude. I thought about switching, but I think I'm good.
So now you want to know when you can get 3rd generation Ryzen? I am very, very proud to tell you that all of these processors go on shelf on July 7th.
What? No. No. No, I was hoping for later.
First 7-nanometer desktop CPU on 7/7 for all of you.
777. You're a freaking genius.
So with that, let me bring our Computex keynote to a close and say, First of all, we are so honored to be here, and I want to thank Taitra and TCA again for the opportunity for us to be at the opening keynote. It has been an incredible day. It's never been a better time to be in the high-performance computing world, and we are so appreciative of the support of all of our fans and all of our ecosystem partners. So to close the show, I want to invite our ecosystem partners to the stage so that we can take a picture together. Please join me.
And that's it.
Thank you. 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 Thank you, Walter. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yo, he's holding a PC. What is that PC he's holding? I think the guy at Acer, for me, was the star of the show. That was... So July 7th, I am going to be broke. Broke. I might even be broke before then. I'm definitely going to be broke in September. That is incredible. Incredible. Oh yeah, no problem, man. Just look down in my chat. Appreciate you stopping by. Yo, there's some incredible products. Ryzen 9. I think Ryzen 9 is going to be a massive upgrade for me as I'm running like a Ryzen 7 1700 processor. And not even like all that. It's not even all. It's good. It's good. It's definitely good, but it's definitely being held back. Damn, $500. But even if you go for like the 3700 line or the 3800, you're looking at a very good upgrade if you're on the 1000 series. Or if you're still running the FX series, then you should have been out of there a long time ago. Yeah, I want to see what Intel has up their sleeve, because I am looking forward to that. Yeah, so we're gonna jump into. I guess we're gonna take a little break, and we are going to wait for Nvidia. I may not stream Nvidia. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Internet's been acting real finicky. So yeah, I will probably catch you guys next time. That'll be it for tonight, and hopefully you should see a video tomorrow during the week for sure. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed, and we will see you guys soon.
The story starts for my cubic game. I met a girl that day. She's the one, controls the fate. I fell in love that day. I have to win her, have to win the game. Well, if you wanna win, you gotta pay. Let money pay the way. I win the game, I win her heart right away. She is fully on her way to a lovely date, and I hope to say goodbye to lonely days. My days, life's like a game. Everybody pays. Go for what we need, see what we teach, got what we make. Life's like a game. How much did you pay for your dream, for your soul and your love, for Snowy stars for my cubic game. I met a girl that day. She's the one, controls the fate. I fell in love that day. I have to win her, have to win the game. Well, if you wanna win, you gotta pay. Story starts for my cubic game. I met a girl that day. She's the one, controls the fate. I fell in love that day. I have to win her, have to win the game. Well, if you wanna win, you gotta pay. Let money pay the way. I win the game, I win her heart right away. She is fully on her way to a lovely date. And I hope to say goodbye to lonely days. My days, life's like a game. Everybody pays. Go for what we need, see what we teach, got what we made. Life's like a game. How much did you pay for your dream, for your soul and your life, for Story starts for my cubic game. I met a girl that day. She's the one, controls the fate. I fell in love that day. I have to win her, have to win the game. Well, if you wanna win, you gotta pay. Let money pay the way. I win the game, I win her heart right away. She is fully on her way to a lovely date. And I hope to say goodbye to lonely days. My days, life's like a game. Everybody pays. Go for what we need, see what we teach, got what we made. Life's like a game. How much did you pay for your dream, for your soul and your life, The story starts for my cubic game. I met a girl that day. She's the one, controls the fate. I fell in love that day. I have to win her, have to win the game. Well, if you wanna win, you gotta pay. Let money pay the way. I win the game, I win her heart right away. She is fully on her way to a lovely date. And I hope to say goodbye to lonely days. My days, life's like a game. Everybody pays. Go for what we need, see what we teach, got what we made. Life's like a game. How much did you pay for your dream, for your soul and your life, for Story starts for my cubic game.